Hello my friends, hello my dear friends, this is Manohar. I welcome to my YouTube channel. Now I want to came here to introduce NET and SET General Paper 1 crash course. In that General Paper 1, I want to take Government and Higher Education chapter. In this is a very huge chapter. Government and Higher Education chapter is a very huge and interesting chapter. In that Government and Higher Education chapter, they will ask 5 questions. Each question carry 2 marks. So that's why this chapter also 10 marks coverage. Okay, 10 marks. This chapter also will cover 10 marks. So before going to content, if anybody not subscribe this my YouTube channel, please subscribe my YouTube channel and like it and comment on my comment box. Why? Because your comment is very important for us to improve my YouTube quality. So now this government and higher education crash course complete guide. This government and higher education is a very huge chapter. So that's why I split it as part 1 and part 2. In the part 1, I am taking as a government chapter topic. Next, as in part 2, higher education. In this video, I covered government as a part 1, government topic as a part 1. Now, I will move on to the content. In the government content, first topic is Rajya Sabha and its power. Rajya Sabha and its power. Rajya Sabha is the upper house. Next, its permanent body. It is permanent body. Rajya Sabha is the permanent body. It is not abolished. Why? Because in this Rajya Sabha there are 250 members. These 250 members are year by year, yearly 1/3 members only retired. So that's why only 1/3 members are retired. Again, they will appoint, they will nominated. So that's why this is not a temporary one. This is a permanent body. So next, tenure of each member is 6 years. Tenure of member is 6 years of Rajya Sabha member. Next, these Rajya Sabha members are not elected by the directly, not elected by the people. They are indirectly elected by the our MLAs. Out of these 250 Rajya Sabha members, 12 members are nominated by the our Indian President based on different areas and different sections. Due to that, 12 members, one our under sports category, our Sachin Tendulkar as nominated by our Indian President. So, if it is clear, I will move on to the next topic, that is Lok Sabha and its power. Lok Sabha is the lower house. It's not a permanent body. It's not a permanent body. It is abolished at any time. It is abolished at any time. So maximum number is 550. Maximum number of Lok Sabha is 550. Next, tenure of each member. Tenure of each member of Lok Sabha is 5 years only. Next, the Lok Sabha members are directly elected by the people. Lok Sabha members are directly elected by the people. Members from the states are according to the size of the state. Okay, only this number of members of the states depends upon the its size of the state. Okay, number of members of the state depends upon size of the state. Like in UP, there are 80 members are there. Why? Because in UP is a very large size of population is there. So that's why in UP 80 members are there. but Mizoram and Nagaland very less population is there. So that's why in Mizoram and Nagaland only one member in each state is there. So but AP, Andhra Pradesh 25 MPs are there, Karnataka 28 MPs are there. So if it is clear, I will move on to the next topic, that is President and his power. President is the head of the state, not for the government. President is the head of the state, not for the government. He is the first citizen of India. President is the first citizen of India. Next, he appoints some categories. So first, he appoints the Chief Justice and Prime Minister. Next, Chief Election Commissioner also appointed by the our Indian President. Next, Vice Chancellor of Central Universities are appointed by the President, and Chancellor of Central University is President itself. See here, Vice Chancellor of Central Universities are appointed by the Indian President, and Chancellor of Central University is President itself. Whereas Vice Chancellor of State Universities appointed by the Governor, and Chancellor of State University is Governor itself. So observe this difference between Central University and State Universities. And what is the age limit? I see you all see this all concept and keep it in mind. If it is clear, I will move on to the next topic, that is Prime Minister and his powers. He is the head of the government. Prime Minister is the head of the government, not President. He has executory powers, but President does not have executory powers. Only Prime Minister have the executive powers. He represents the nation internationally, but President does not represent the nation internationally. He head of the Council of Ministers. Prime Minister is the head of the Council of Ministers. So Prime Minister execute his executory powers through the Council of Ministers. So that's why he appointed Council of Ministers. So that's why he is the head of the Council of Ministers. If it is clear, I will move on to the next topic, that is Supreme Court. Supreme Court is the supreme. So that's why higher judiciary of the country is Supreme Court. Next, what is the qualification to appoint a Supreme Court judge is minimum of 5 years of experience as a High Court judge is required to become a Supreme Court judge. Next, retirement age of the Supreme Court judge is 65 years. And what is the aim of the Supreme Court or Supreme Court judge, or what is the duties of the Supreme Court is, first one, dispute between the state. So if any disputes are there between the states, that will solved by Supreme Court only. Next, any violation of fundamental rights. Next, appeal against the High Court order. If anybody not satisfied the order which is given by the High Court, then you will go to the Supreme Court also against the High Court. Next, PIL, public interested litigation. This is very most weapon our citizen, Indian citizen. If anybody feels he is not happy, is not good at in a city, that means he is accused by someone or threatened by someone, and on that time he is not able to able to appear the court. If anybody directly appeal the court supported that person, so that case is called PIL, PIL. This is a very good weapon for Indian citizenship. Next, if it is clear, I will move on to the next topic, that is fundamental rights. These fundamental rights and fundamental duties are very, very, very crucial, important for Indian citizenship. Fundamental rights. First fundamental right. These fundamental rights are very huge, so that's why I will give just a glance of that fundamental rights. Right to equality. First fundamental right is right to equality. Right to equality is covered under Article 14 to 18 only. Next, right to freedom. It covers under Article 19 to 22. 19 to 22. Next, right against exploitation covers under Article 23 and 24. Which type of exploitation means? Which type of exploitation means prohibits all forms of forced labor, child labor, and trafficking of human being. This type of exploitation we must against. So, next, right to freedom of religion covers under Article 25 to 28. Next, cultural and educational rights covers under Articles 29 to 30. Next, right to constitutional remedies covers under Articles 32 and 35. Next, if it is clear, I will move on to the fundamental duties. This is also most important for Indian citizenship. There are 11 fundamental duties. First one, abide by the constitution and respect national flag and national anthem. This is must and should. Abide by the constitution and respect the national flag and national anthem. Second one, follow ideals of the freedom struggler. That means if the freedom fighters ideals we must follow. Protect sovereignty and integrity of India. You must protect the sovereignty and integrity of India. Next, defend the country and render national service when called upon. If any necessity on the defense on the occasion of wars, the country will call the younger ones, the citizenships. At that time, you must ready for that. That is one of the fundamental duty. Next, fifth one is spirit of human common brotherhood. Spirit of common brotherhood. You all must follow this common brotherhood. Next one, sixth one is preserve composite culture. If it is clear, all six fundamental duties, I will move on to the next fundamental duties. That is seventh one is preserve national environment. Next, develop scientific temper. You must develop scientific temper. Next, safeguard public property. We must save the public property. That is also one of the main fundamental duties. Next, strive for excellence. Indian citizen must try to their better level best, who don't sit simply in the home itself. That is one of the main fundamental duties. And last one, duty to all parents or guardians to send their children in the age group of 6 to 14 years to school. That is main fundamental duty to all parents or guardians or elders to send their children in this age group of 16 to 14 years to school. These are main fundamental duties and fundamental rights. Up to now, in the government topic, we will cover all what are the concepts or content. First, Prime Minister, President, President, Prime Minister, Supreme Court, fundamental rights and fundamental duties. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, one and all. If you like this video, you must subscribe it and like it and share to your friends. Thank you very much.